Monkey D. Luffy, king of the pirates, with his crew, though they be few, out on the sea. With Jinbei taking the wheel, Sanji's back, you can have them feels. Katakuri's fight's about to get real with Monkey D. Yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here with yet another One Piece chapter reaction and review. Unfortunately, Manga Stream doesn't have a chapter up right now, at least not that I can see. I got two laptops up right now. I got my sister's MacBook right here because it can actually run pages fairly quickly, and I got my recording right here. So, we're going to go from there. So, moving on, chapter 892, recognized as strong opponents, and I'm reading this from www.readOnePiece.com because Manga Stream doesn't have theirs up yet. So their translation may be a bit different than what we're used to seeing. Chapter 892, recognized as strong opponents. Tales of the Self-Proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Fleet, Volume 24, Leo Arc, a present from Dressrosa. And here we have the Tontatas, and it looks like the citizens of Dressrosa created a ship for them that not only replicates their village, but the figurehead looks like Usopp when he had the face after he ate that super hot Tabasco sauce berry. I forgot the exact sauce name. The berry he was going to give Sugar during the Dressrosa arc. And all the Tontatas are awestruck at it. Alright, moving on to the next page. A Silhouette of Hope. Everyone, a ship's here. It's got the cake on board. And you have Jinbei, Brook, Chopper, and a sleeping Carrot. Like, Carrot slept through all of this. After she started using her Sulong form, she was sleeping through all of this. It's crazy. Sanji-kun and the others made the cake and came back for us, with Big Mom on Prometheus trailing right behind them. Oh, Sanji! Sanji-san! Mama? And she's sniffing. Sniff, sniff. What a sweet fragrance. Hey, there they are. It's your cruise ship and Big Mom. The whole darn fleet's tailing them, and their ship looks pretty done in. Man your positions, everyone. Yes, sir. And you got Capone rallying his crew with everyone as they prepare to help the Straw Hats out. And he's swooning. This is the first time we see Sanji swooning over seeing another woman. Because as we've seen, he's been calm and collected since he was doing this cake. Granted, I would think that he rather, as a chef, he focused on that. And that's the reason why we haven't seen him swoon since then. Because we've seen Pudding swooning over Sanji this whole time. But now we have Sanji finally swooning and we see him say, Nami Swan! I've come to save you! And Capone's just looking at him like, fool, what is you doing? How many hours have Big Mom and Pedals been chasing them? They did well to survive this long, especially since they currently don't have a captain. And Sanji's still swooning back and forth. I see someone's shadow on the bow. Do you feel a weird aura? Well, it isn't Haki. That ship is Beija's ship. Why is it here? Did someone just dance on the bow of that ship? Perurine, it looks like they've actually managed to recreate the wedding cake. If the taste makes the cut, Mama's tantrum should stop. But if Beige is involved, that cake must be poisoned. She stopped attacking. I thought... And this is Chopper, and he's still in his monster point. But he's still tired after all that. I thought that it was going to be the end of us. Should I destroy that cake? No, if I do that, Mama's tantrum will be unstoppable, and this country will be annihilated. But if Mama eats the poison cake and dies, it'll be the end of both this country and our pirate crew. Oi, Blackleg, we held up our end of the deal. Now we'll be taking this cake. As promised, we'll not lay a hand on Mama until she eats it and is full. But after that, I'm free to do whatever I want. Got it? Do whatever you want. Our mission was solely to calm Big Mom down. She'll definitely stop. Hey, Sanji-san, you better hurry up if you don't want to die. And you have Pudding right there. Rabian Super Express. Be fast enough so that Big Brother Perils and Big Brother Bavara don't notice us. I got the saying right, I hope. Bavara, like Marie Joie. Bavara. Okay, I think I got it. Got it! And they're speeding off to where the rest of the crew is. Let's go. I finally found it. Yes, Mama. And you have Napoleon and Prometheus just agreeing with her. Wedding cake. I can't wait to see this moment animated in the anime. I know it's going to be good. She's coming. Pull the helm to starboard. Full speed to the southwest. Head towards Liquor Island. Yokai! Master pedals pedal. The ship carrying the cake is changing directions. Why? And then you have someone just zooming. It looks like someone just zoomed in on the Sunny. Ah! Yo! I'm back, and Pudding's not saying anything right now. Sanji-kun! Sanji-san! Pudding-san! Do Chopper and Brook know about Pudding's dual personality? It'd be interesting to see how this conversation goes because of that. I'm so glad you're both alright! The same goes to you guys. That was so close. I thought it was going to be impossible. Oh wait, I was saying Nami's lines with Jinbei's voice. It was so close, I thought it was going to be impossible, thank you. And now Sanji's looking at Nami and he's staring at her, he's shocked because she's hugging him. And Nami's looks so sad with tears in her eyes, but he can't take it. I love you too, Nami-swan! By the way, Sanji-san, why were you on Beige's ship? Are they heading somewhere else? Oh. Okay, so she dodged. It looks like Sanji tries to hug her more, but she dodges out of the way really fast. Are they heading somewhere else? What Big Mom will do after eating the cake is unknown. What Big Mom will do after eating the cake is unknown. So they're going to move the cake to a nearby island forest. Huh? That's practically being the bait. Why are they being so kind all of a sudden? It seems that they haven't given up on the assassination yet. I'm okay with it as long as this ship is able to get out safely. And this is the first time we see Sanji putting a piece of tissue in his nose to keep his nose from bleeding. This is the first time we've seen that in such a long time since he's been with Pudding this whole time. It'll be great that they'll lure Big Mom away. But you guys sure got done in good. Sorry, even though I was here. What are you saying? If Jinbei wasn't here, we'd all be... We can chat later. I'm glad that everyone is alright. Where are Pedro and Carrot? They're sleeping! They got worn out from battling, so they're in the room. Both of them! Sanji doesn't know about Pedro. Whoa! He does not know about Pedro. And I'm looking at my recording software to make sure that it checks out. I may have to tweak some settings so that it works well. What should we do, Big Bro Perils? The Straw Hat Ship and Mama are splitting up. Gotcha. This is Beige. Beige! Nyaro! What exactly are you planning to do? Leave Mama's tantrum to us. We'll let her eat the cake and then we'll let her go. Don't lie, you traitor! Relax. Just go and chase the Straw Hats. Gotcha. And he's laughing. Pursue Beige's ship, Bavara. They're definitely going to assassinate Mama. They might have even gotten rid of Pudding already. But Big Bro Perils, what about the Straw Hat ship? They'll be sunk at Kako Island, no matter what. Additionally, Smoothie, respond. Have you been following behind us? Yeah, we have, Big Brother. You guys are to sail straight ahead and chase the Straw Hat ship. Bavara and I are going to pursue Beige and Big Mom. And you see like a little diagram of where the Straw Hats are going and where Beige and Big Mom are going. Yokai, you should have just left it to us from the beginning. Gotcha. We've been giving order after order, but this would have been much more efficient if everyone had just waited on Kako Island and drank tea while eating chocolate from the start. They're so rash. Men are such idiots. Oh, who this? Who this? They got the thighs. Are they sisters? This looks like an all-female crew. Who is this? We already know who Smoothie is. Charlotte family 14th daughter, Charlotte Smoothie, one of the 3 sweet commanders. Charlotte family 15th daughter, Charlotte Citron. Citron, is that like citrus? Charlotte family 16th daughter, Charlotte Cinnamon. Cinnamon! And they all seem to have swords that have drill-like scabbards. I don't know about Charlotte Citron, though. She doesn't look like she's carrying a sword, at least from where I'm viewing. Don't say that, everyone. Prepare for battle. Yes! They found out about our meeting with Luffy? Yeah, right now, Kako Island is probably surrounded by fleets waiting to ambush us. Oddly enough, they seem to have recognized us as strong opponents. They've left the hardest part for last. If we fight the fleet, we're bound to lose. Is this enough, Chiffon? Hand it over! After them! Yes, thank you, Beige. We've definitely lured in something terrifying. Honestly, our hands are full with trying to escape, so assassination on top of that seems impossible. That's what it means to repay someone, right? It's alright. Believe in the taste of the cake. The cook is a really amazing guy. Don, this is why I love you, Chiffon. Oh! And the crew is just up in uproar. A different fleet is chasing after us. That's Commander Smoothie? So Smoothie's right behind the Straw Hat crew right now. How much longer until we reach Kako Island? It'll be a little over 3 hours from now. How long have they been out to sea? I know they've been out to sea since it was daylight and going on swell into the night, because that's how Carrot was able to assume her Sulong form. But how long have they been out to sea right now? It'll be a little over 3 hours from now. We'll get there at around 1 a.m. We don't know where or when Luffy's going to appear, and we have no way to tell him it's dangerous. The only way I can think of is to pass through to Kako Island. On Kako Island! Master Oven! The fleets are slowly surrounding the island. Is there really a need for this? There is no way that Master Katakuri will let Straw Hat escape anyways. If you have an issue with this, tell Tamago and Montdour. It's necessary, Big Brother Oven. Can you believe it? The big explosion on the chateau was deliberate, too. It doesn't matter if they're rookies or if they only have a few people that we can't make. It doesn't matter if they're rookies or if they only have a few people. We can't make light of them. If we let them escape now, it will be the greatest shame and embarrassment. Huh? Did you not hear me? Do it immediately. All citizens return to your homes and break all your mirrors. No way, even the valuable ones? My throat is feeling something. Throw the ones you don't want to break into the ocean and retrieve them in a few days. In any case, the only surviving piece of mirror on this island is going to be this one. And it looks like it's like a huge mirror with like a clock on top. It's like a grandfather clock type mirror. I'm making sure that the video is still running. The only surviving piece of mirror on this island is going to be this one. There must be no others. If, by any chance at all, Straw Hat is able to escape using any of your mirrors, we'll execute your whole family, so hurry up! And everyone is scared. Ooh! Mirror World! Luffy versus Katakuri, let's go! And someone got tossed. And it's Luffy, and he is still tired. Don't stand up again. Where do you see a chance of your victory? And all these pieces of the scenery are just breaking off piece by piece as Luffy's getting tossed around. Little by little, his color of observation haki is approaching mine. So little by little, Luffy's haki is getting very, very close to Katakuri's. And I'm waiting for this page to catch up. It seems like it stopped. Come on, page, don't do this to me. Please let me scroll down. I have to know what happens. Come on! You're a MacBook. You shouldn't be doing this. Oh, now you want to start it now that I done called you out. And it looks... There's a spot above Luffy's head. Either Luffy tried to dodge it. Yo, he did. I think he did. I think he dodged another attack from Katakuri. But Luffy and both Katakuri are ridiculously tired right now. If I don't get rid of him now, what if there's even a 1 in a million chance that... That what? What are you about to say? But it looks like and Luffy's getting very... He's saying, huh? He was saying huff and huff before. Now he's saying, huh? What is going on with him? What's going on with you, Luffy? And Katakuri looks like he's setting up for another attack. Mochi! And Luffy appears to dodge. Thrust! Yo! Yo! He got Luffy with his trident. He carved out a portion of Luffy's left side. And he hits into one of the piece of rubble that knocked behind him. Yo! He got Luffy! Blood is coming out of Luffy and everything. Deep regret, and Charlotte Flampe is laughing in the background in the final panel. Chapter 892 end. And it doesn't say we're going on break, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Yo! This chapter! Luffy's been hit. Even though he's been tanking a lot of the hits and even subtly dodging thanks to his slowly improving observation haki, he's been dodging all this time, but then as soon as Katakuri does his Mochi thrust, he gets Luffy. Like, this is the most damage I've seen inflicted on Luffy. Like, when is the last time you've seen him actually get gouged out? Like, I know back then when he was fighting Rob Lucci, he got mauled by Lucci. But that was when Luffy was biting into it. Have we ever seen Luffy actually get carved into by an attack? I'm trying to remember right now, but I can't. This chapter was something else. So let's recap. We have the Big Mom going after... Firstly, we now can confirm that it's Sanji on the horizon from the last chapter who catches up with everybody else. And then he reunites with the crew, but he doesn't know what's happened to Pedro, and he doesn't know what state Carrot is in right now. And then him and Beige set part ways while Beige takes control of the ship in order to lure Big Mom away. Perros is paramount on not letting Big Mom eat the cake, but he also wants her to eat the cake. On one hand, if she eats the cake, then her tantrum will subside, and the country will survive. On the other hand, if she eats the cake and Beige poisons it, then Big Mom will die, and the country, and not only the country, but the Big Mom pirates will be tossed into disarray. So he wants her to eat it, but at the same time, he doesn't want her to eat it. Have your cake and eat it too kind of situation. But he can't have it in this situation. So Sanji reunites with the rest of the crew. The crew is finally back together. He reunites with the crew, and he recounts all the events that are going on, like Beige has the cake, and then he's going to be bait so that Big Mom will go after them. Because Big Mom, Prometheus, and Napoleon are in tandem going after Beige and everybody else right now. And they're heading to Liquor Island, completely far away from the meetup point of Kako Island that they all decided that they wanted to meet up in. So they all resolved to go there, knowing full well that there are people waiting for them. With Smoothie and her newly introduced sisters, they are the Thigh Trio. The Charlotte Citron and Charlotte Cinnamon. Cinnamon. But her all-female crew, it would appear, are heading right behind Jinbei, Brook, Chopper, Nami, Carrot, Sanji, Pudding, and Rabian right now. And they're all heading to Kako Island, where Oven and I want to say Mondur are waiting for them with giant battalion of ships and numerous soldiers, where Oven is ordering everybody to break all the mirrors in their homes, save for one that is singular in the area, where a bunch of soldiers and Oven himself are having up, so that Luffy does not have any capability of getting out anywhere else except for that one singular part. So they're just waiting to ambush him when he beats Katakuri and leaves, though I don't know how that event is going to go. So he also said that any civilian that has a mirror that Luffy manages to escape through will be executed, along with their entire family. So this scares the citizens, and one of the citizens says, well, what about our valuable ones? Just throw them in the ocean and get them a few days after now. So that is what's going on Kako Island right now, which is where the rest of the Straw Hats are sailing to. Then we cut to the Mirror World, where we see Luffy versus Katakuri once again. And Luffy is still getting tossed. Here's the thing, though. It's like Luffy's back at square one, but the only thing is he's learning to improve his observation haki. Because they're both tired. Both Katakuri and Luffy have been fighting a lot longer than they've wanted to. Especially Katakuri. Katakuri really wanted to end this fight, but Luffy just kept dodging it. And then he's slowly improving his observation haki. And Katakuri himself has said that little by little, his observation haki is reaching my level. So even though Luffy's getting tossed, he's also at the same time training his observation haki to be that like Katakuri's. But it reaches a point in this fight where and Katakuri says, if I don't beat him now, he'll be a let me go back up and look at this. He says, if I don't get rid of him now, what if there's even a one in a million chance that he actually beats me? That's what I think he's thinking in his mind, because it cuts it off at 1 in a million chance that, and that's left ambiguous. But I believe that Katakuri has a thought in his mind that what if there's a chance he could actually beat me? So I need to get rid of him right now. So Luffy is prepared to dodge his attack, but Katakuri does a move called Mochi Thrust and carves out a portion of Luffy's left side. Like, you see his clothes being torn off. You see like a chunk, like I want to say right here gets blown off. And Luffy feels that, and he loses his balance, and he screams out in pain. And the last panel that we see is, it says deep regret, and Charlotte Flampe looking on laughing at this whole thing. This is a chapter to set us up. I think this may be the final chapter for this month of January. So I'll do my recap for January's chapters in a little bit. Probably before I might do it. I might do my recap for January near the end of January. But this has been a big turn of events. And it says we're not on break next week, but like I said, I won't hold my breath to see if it won't be an issue. But all in all, I thought this was a pretty good chapter. I'm not going to call it the best chapter. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter. I thought it was pretty good, but it's also setting things up. Where is Luffy going to go from here? Because this is the most damage I've seen his body in a long time. And I'm not counting his arms when he was literally tearing them, reaching his actual Gumu limit, stretching limit. I can't remember the last time we've seen Luffy actually this injured. So let me know what you thought. Hope to see you guys in the next video for One Piece or anything else that I'm doing. So have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next video. So once again, as always, later, peoples!